So this is the differentiating types of matter, and we call it a card sort because we're going to cut out pictures and then place them in a very specific order. In order to do this, I've introduced some terms, and you may have heard the terms atoms, molecules, elements, and compounds, but I have specific things I want you to know. I also want you to know about pure substances and mixtures, and then I have an activity. So what we'll do is we're going to do the activity and get it started, and then on the computer you'll answer these questions, and then it says at this point you can glue or tape the cards to the category page. So you're going to turn in a portion of this. You're going to do this online, you're going to paste everything together, and then this is one of those double click on it and move the circles. Only this time I want you to cut and paste the circles and make your own sort of models. All right, so I'm going to go over the paper part and go through the directions so you feel like you know what's happening. I have my own cutouts here, so I'm not going to do something you would do. You will be working with models and establishing patterns of similarity and create 4 different categories. You'll cut out, there's actually 15, so by the time you get here, there'll be 15. Different models of different types of matter. Spread out the cards to read. So that means after you cut this, instead of making a stack, you'd spread them out so it's easier to see. What we'd like to do is create patterns. So you need to figure out some of these things go together and some of the things don't. So we're gonna make patterns out of the things that fit and the things that don't. And we have these terms that are written up here. Elements that are only atoms, elements that are molecules only, compounds that are molecules. Compounds can only be molecules. And then mixtures, there are 2 types of mixtures, homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. So all the mixtures will go in the same category. So what you'll do is, after you answer the questions, you're going to rearrange. So we're just going to begin. That is not the right set. There it is. So I'm not going to cut up and show you how to do the regular one, but you would cut up these. I'm going to cut up mine. For the purposes of the video, I only have 4. And also, I am not going to, you can do this too, but if you have extra paper on the edge, you don't have to cut it all out. Take the excess paper, there's a little excess paper, and throw it in a trash can. So our janitor is not doing more work than he has to or she has to. And then you find them and you place them on the sheet. I'm going to do that randomly so that they match one of these categories. After answering all the questions, place the solids on top. So that means our pictures of solids will go to the top, and the pictures of gases will go to the bottom. And so we'll have a list of them. The solid ones, or the ones with the least internal energy, will go at the top, and the ones with the most internal energy will go at the bottom. And in the middle will go the other things. So I think that's all you have to do. Glue or tape them. So after you've arranged them, that glue is not going to work, but the tape will. I'll have to go through all my, just go ahead and tape them down. And you can tape multiple ones down at the same time so we can save tape. And then you make sure your name goes on here and the name of your partner goes on here. And then you turn it in. Don't forget, you may want to look at what questions you have to do afterwards and answer those questions. And then, while this isn't part of the lab, there is another assignment on lab day. So Hope that was helpful.